Hey yo, what up? Welcome to Black Sabbath Entertainment. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and turn your notification bell on. Yo, we got some more heated content for y'all, man. We got Wack 100. He's going over the whole YSL Young Thug trial, and particularly the incident with the lawyer and the judge. There's been some conflict between the judge and the attorney representing Young Thug to the point where the judge had put attorney Brian Steele in jail for contempt. Now, he had sentenced him 20 days in jail. It was revealed this morning that he won't be doing any of that jail time. But Wack 100 got into a little debate with a 100 member named Uptown. Now, it gets a little intense and it does get heated. So let's get right into the content. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get it.
I know, but I'm just saying the shit was just like so surreal to see. Like, I mean, I ain't see some other factors that I would call, but it was for me. It
Here
was
goes
like,
the thing, right?
man,
Once
it's
you
different
didn't
now.
told, once you didn't told,
Yeah,
we didn't heard. Don't we got Thug on recording talking to somebody saying the nigga told?
yeah, they got
Didn't
some
the,
shit where they kind of say, yeah, that was him, and he was
They
saying
had the
whatever
phone,
y'all
the
want to do
jail
with little
phone
buddy,
call.
y'all do with little buddy and shit like some shit like that. He said,
right? No, it was something. I don't know who he was talking to. It was kind of around when he would release his album.
yeah, there's a joint on
They
with
have
the
some
shit with him
recordings
and
of it.
Drake.
Yeah, it was something. Well, at the end of the day, I don't. Anytime I see something, I don't give a fuck. But nobody say I seen it. I didn't see niggas get told on and have a change of heart, right? You'll never know why they had a change of heart. But I didn't see niggas get told on, like straight told on, and later on be like they don't remember what happened. So I don't know if it's whatever it is. Um, but I keep telling everybody, bro. Um, 6ix9ine only caught the short end of the stick because he's Latin. He'd have been black, they'd have swept it under the rug too. I done seen too many black niggas
Yo,
tell
you been say,
6ix9ine.
yo, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna listen. This is what I'm gonna say it on the record. You one of the first people I ever hear say that line, and that shit when you said it, it fucking stung like a bee, like cause it was just like, yo, you
Cause
so
everybody
right
else
though.
telling in the industry that's black,
Giving him a pass, but when he
they
did
get
it,
a
they
pass.
oh my god, they wanted him for some. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Bro, what's the nigga? Casanova, they swept it under the rug. This nigga Gunner, they swept under the rug. Bum B just got up there, they swept it under the rug. I'm pretty sure some more niggas in there that did some telling. They just sweep it under the rug. When it came to him, nigga, it was a movement.
Shit with Cass, they act like Casanova ain't tell or put no statement together or no written statement.
Yeah, okay. So, Jim Jones recordings, conspiracy recordings, everybody act like they don't know what's going on. So, I really believe 6ix9ine would have been black. They'd have swept that shit under the rug.
You heard that? You heard that live? That live from the courtroom. They just played.
No, I ain't hear it.
Buddy tried to get up there. What he do? Tried to get up there and I don't even know, like a 52 pump fake. I just said what he told me to say. I don't remember. Yeah, I had a cheese sandwich that day, but I was half asleep. Nah, I don't remember. He was just all over the place. We was just kind of. But like
No.
Uptown saying what I mean, he got immunity, so it kind of don't matter what he really
Who's that?
the Woody dude.
Yeah, he trying to, he trying to make it right, but once it's wrong, once it start wrong, it ain't wrong.
That what it is he trying to do? He's still trying to keep his some type of dignity.
Hey,
Like,
did they play what he said?
I mean, they read what he said to him. They did shit he
No, they
said.
play
They asked him.
Played the
everything they
Well,
whole
they
ask him.
played
thing.
it yesterday, but they
They
didn't play
play
it today.
everything he say.
Or they
When they
played
ask him a
it.
question, he play stupid. They play. They be like, "Yo, didn't you say that?" He's like, "I get that." His favorite answer.
And they'll play it.
Play it right back for him.
And what'd he say when he hear himself?
I guess.
He'll say what?
I guess. That's been his favorite answer up there. I guess. Every time he say I guess, they'll put
Yeah, see, if
a
he really was wanting to try to help, he would say, man, y'all pressured me to say that shit, man. Y'all told me if I didn't say that, you was gonna put 10 murders on me, man. Y'all scared me. Now that would have helped Thug. Cause now it's like, oh shit, who else did you pressure? Somebody else might have went along with it, you know. But the
Open
I
up the
guess shit
floodgate
is,
of word.
that's not denying it.
They pressure you by telling the judge he got to say yes or no. He can't just say, I guess not an answer.
Oh, that's the answer. The court stenographer is going to document, I guess. I guess is closer to yes
Oh, yeah,
than no.
you could lean on that for sure.
I don't know. Play it as long. Play the shit. I missed it.
Somebody can see they kind of like, I don't even know how to do that, you know what I mean? But it was live, so I guess somebody could pull it up and just pull it back, I guess. But yeah, he was, to me, I was like, I'm sitting there like, yo, this whole thing is crazy right here. Like this, I don't know, man. I don't even know how this gonna play out. I ain't never seen something like this before, so like I just never even seen
but
even
Zane,
witness it, just don't know.
we still got to find out what they told him in that fucking court in the judge's chambers the other day. Because that's the only thing that could kind of cancel his testimony out on the defense side. If they got him back there, that's what they really waiting
No,
on to
that
see
don't
what he.
cancel no testimony. That goes to a retrial. That's bigger than his testimony.
But you know, if a judge tell you, yo, if you plead the fifth, and then the judge go back and say, yo, I'm gonna lock you up for over 2 years if you don't get on that stand and testify, that's showing bias by the judge,
Who said
collusion
he
with the
said
court.
that?
That's what happened Monday.
Whoa,
They
whoa,
was in. Oh, you ain't.
They said that?
hold on, bro. You can't.
They said the judge said that.
That's
He was in,
what allegedly. That's what Thug
allegedly.
lawyer is saying. Yeah, don't say he said that
Hold
like you
on.
was there. You wild.
Are you saying Doug's attorney told the judge that he told the witness, I'm going to lock you up for 2 years if you don't testify?
Yeah, Monday they had a secret meeting. That's what the whole thing is about with me because
No,
That ain't
Monday
what I'm
that's not
asking.
what.
That's not
that
what
it
I'm asking.
Yes.
I find that. You telling me they brought this dude to the judge's chambers and the judge told the dude, I'm going to lock you up for 2 years if you don't testify?
they asserted that him, the DA, Woody, and the Woody's witness was in there after the contempt hearing. They told him, Woody said, I'm willing to stay in jail for 2 years. Woody, the reply was, it's going to be more than 2 years because there's more than 21 defendants, and we can keep you as long to the disposition of that one, to the last person get found guilty or not guilty. So if you're not going to testify, we're going to lock you up for this amount of time, and it ain't going to just be 2 years. And when on the 25th, they're gonna have to produce the audio from the secret meeting because that meeting happened Monday. And then somebody in that was in that room told the defense, and the defense put it out Monday, like, yo, y'all had a secret meeting without us knowing.
Now, I
That's
do
how,
know it was a meeting. I know it was a meeting because the judge never denied it was a meeting. The judge just wanted him to tell him who told him. Now, what makes you think the audio gonna come out? What makes you think they went on record saying that? I cannot
because
believe a judge would go on fucking record on tape record saying that. I
well,
don't believe it.
I'm gonna pull the paperwork because on the 25th when they had
Wait, hold
that
on.
second
So now you
that second
wait.
hearing
So
after 10.
no, hold on. I don't think you heard what Wack just asked you. You
You
saying
telling
you got the audio or the transcript of that conversation in the back off? Like, what are you saying, bro? Like,
I don't think that judge is gonna
yeah,
go
nah,
on
bro.
record
Hell no, Wack.
saying that shit on no audio.
Hell no.
He's not what. He's not. That's not what.
Yeah, where you uptown? You on the
That's
hundred
why they.
side, bro?
That's why they went in the chamber so couldn't nobody hear
Yeah,
this
you
shit.
on the hundred side, bro. We don't bring them fake accusations, bro.
Wait,
That's
I
your
don't.
assumption.
I
Say it's
ain't
your
bringing nothing
assumption.
fake. I'm not.
That's why I'm saying
We've been
slow
talking about
down.
this.
You
Show
talking
We've
me
been
fast,
talking
where
about
it
bro.
this
You
for
gotta
two
says.
slow down.
days.
Show me where it
I'm
says
about to find.
there's some audio somewhere and it's documented what was said, like the court stenographer was in the room.
The
Nigga,
court
if the defense
stenographer,
wasn't told, they not finna keep record of that shit. If they
the
was gonna
court
keep record of it,
stenographer,
they'd have had the defense.
Wack, the court stenographer was in the room. There, that everybody has
So
to come to the
what that
meeting.
at? What that say?
Hold on, I'm about to send it to you.
Everybody
I'm
didn't
about to send
go
it.
to the meeting. If everybody would have went to the meeting, nigga, the motherfucking
Everybody but the
defense would.
defense.
Yeah, that's crazy. I cannot believe that judge is that crazy. That's like insane.
So here what happened. So the when Woody got on the stand, he answered one question, but
I had to
then
come
there's a
back around.
question
I just
that he
waited.
said he pleads the fifth to that question. They shut it down. Then they ended it right there, right? And
So
then
where all this shit coming from?
I have no idea. So they said that they had an ex parte hearing with just the judge and the state, the prosecutors, and that's what the whole hubbub was about us this secret meeting, no records of the meeting, this, that, and the third. The judge never said he was going to give the guy any time for not testifying, none of that.
But we don't know what the judge said because they ain't got no record of it, right?
Correct.
One
I've been following since it started. So
So uptown, where you getting that? There's some record of this meeting. As far as
I'm
what was
finding the
said.
content now because Brian still inferred. He said, "As this, they've been talking about this for the past 2 days. That they threatened him to give him more time in the meeting."
Okay,
I'm
well,
getting the content.
They
you tell them,
1000%
listen,
said
what
that.
Brian Steele is saying versus what you're saying is documented happened in that room, two different things.
right.
I wonder how Thug lawyer found out they was having a secret meeting.
Somebody
And
told him.
that's what got him in contempt because he wouldn't tell the judge.
He wouldn't tell the judge. I'm gonna tell you something. He already knew the meeting was gonna happen. He wanted the meeting to happen. Nigga, he moving the mistrial. Oh yeah, they having a meeting, is that right?
The
Yep.
judge was pissed off when he told him that too.
I heard that. That's how I know it was a meeting.
Yep.
Now I know it was a meeting.
Oh no, it for sure wasn't me because
It was a meeting, but
you could
yeah.
tell. You could tell by
Because
how
the
the judge
judges
acted.
wanted to know who. You know what I mean?
And like Wack saying, he probably definitely knew that meeting was gonna happen, and he purposely was like, "Oh shit." He looked at the time
Bro,
clock on his watch and looked at it like, I can't wait till 2 o'clock when they had that
the
shit.
judge
Nigga
even
didn't even tell
said
me about it.
Yeah,
the
because you don't stop it, you let it
You let it
happen.
happen.
the judge even said it's only a few people who could have told you that. So I want to know who told you. He confirmed already there was a meeting on the stand. The judge.
Listen, the argument ain't about if it was a meeting. Right now the debate is what was said in the meeting, and if there's a record of what was said in the meeting. That's the debate.
Somebody's going to the desk. Somebody's getting a desk job after this shit for sure.
That's what
Now
the
I will tell you this. I think this was gonna happen. If we see that judge step down, right? Come in and say, hey, I'm stepping down, this is this, and it's not really stated why he's stepping down. I'm gonna tell you what has happened. That attorney that went to the higher ups and said straight up, I have recording. Now the recording he got probably inadmissible in court, right? And let him know the recording that I heard is not my property. And if he don't step down or y'all don't mistrial this shit, that recording might come out to the public. If that recording get out to the public, it's over with.
He gonna get taken off his shed back and get
I
fucked up.
believe he knew this meeting was gonna happen before it happened. And based upon knowing that, I believe he sent the motherfucker in there wired for sound. Straight up. It's obvious somebody in that room was trusted,
Playing both sides.
playing both sides. And dude got some loyalty to him because he didn't give the name up.
well they
I
hey
believe, I
They
believe,
on
I
some
believe,
power shit.
They trying to infer that it was the black girl attorney Bumpus because she was only there for 1 day. She wasn't even supposed to be there. She was filling in for
You
one
know,
of the judges.
you know the vibe. The newest person gonna get blamed for sure. That ain't the
Well,
point.
End of the day, it ain't gonna be the newest person because the newest person is just happy to be in there, right? It's gonna be a motherfucker with a relationship, straight up. It's gonna be a motherfucker that been approached, right? So I told people cases ain't always beat on if you did it or not. It be stupid shit like this or the police did or whatever they did that'll be the case. Blow a shit wide open. Um, I don't know if y'all followed the story of Greg Cadence, dude that come to the app with Reg. He had a huge case with a Mexican cartel dude. Huge case. They was trying to get this nigga 200 years. And somewhere in there was a phone call made that they blamed Greg for, and they said he was like trying to manipulate witnesses or some shit, right? Some blood dude, I forget where he was from. It might have been from 20s who was supposed to have been the witness, and they was trying to say that he was being coerced. I don't know if a phone call happened, or what happened, or whatever. But because it, and we talking about this case was like a serious Rico murder case. Because of that one thing, they threw the case out on dude. Dude went home. You know what I'm saying? So this is all internal shit. They didn't say that the proof they had he did this and that. No, this internal shit. So something like this could move to a mistrial. Or even if they mistrial him, Thug ain't coming on. They just gonna refile. What is it? 2, 3 mistrials it takes for you to come on? Some crazy shit like that. But it's in his favor. I told y'all, I don't Thug gonna be sentenced, whether guilty or innocent. Man, I think nephew got a couple years, 2, 3 more years, straight up. Cause even if he go to the box, he go to the box on this one, and it's a hung jury, they're gonna refile on him. Now, maybe he'll have action at getting a bail. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
got a
you know,
question. So look, if they retrial him, what does that do? Like Woody, who they kind of debunked and shit. Like what it do for them type of dudes in the retrial situation?
defense got to start all over. They got to rebuild. That's why it take another 2, 3 years to get a nigga back in the box. They got to start all over.
So they gotta get a whole new set of people and shit. You saying?
No, they gon' know. They can use the shit they had,
Okay.
but they're not gonna use the people that you know debunk the case. Like they gonna use all the gun and shit. They gonna use all that shit. That's probably one of the main reasons why they didn't. A lot of them niggas they tell them they didn't have to testify. Cause if it's a hung jury and they got to go back, they can use it. Cause remember, they still got to come with enough evidence to bound him over back to Superior Court. You got to go back in front of a judge from the beginning, preliminary arraignments, all this shit. State what you to see if it's chargeable to send him to a trial. So I got to start all over again. Hopefully they get a nigga a bail. Usually they don't give a nigga no bail. That shit could take another 2, 3 years, bro. How long it been? 2 years?
That's like that Melly shit.
Same shit. There you go. How long he been in there? 5 years, 6 years?
I don't
How
even.
long Melly been in there?
He been in there so long, I don't even remember.
Melly done been in there at least 5 years, I'm thinking.
Gotta be. He was in there before COVID.
and he got a
Yeah.
Trying to
mistrial. He
get
still
out
should.
for COVID. He was trying to get out for COVID, so he had to be there before COVID. Had to be more than 5 years.
And he went to the box and had he had a hung jury. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think he had a hung jury. I think they went. I forgot how that shit went out, how it played out, but he mistrial and then so they went back. They went back to it. Yeah, for sure though.
He had a hung jury.
Yeah, so
I think I want to say it's 2 or 3.
Yeah, it was like
Two
a
or three.
small number saying that he wasn't not guilty, and everybody else was saying he was guilty.
Yeah, he got it. I think it's 2 or 3 hung juries they let you go.
that's crazy as hell. They got 3 times to prove their case,
It's 2 or 3. I know it ain't no more than 3.
and they won't. And you saying the lot of times they won't give a bail on a retry? That's crazy, bro. Like that's
They don't. You see, they didn't give him one.
yeah, that shit inhumane, bro. It's just crazy.
Reason why they do
Think
that, they
about the
think they
lawyer.
gonna
Hey,
fuck
yo,
with
Wack,
the
I'm just thinking
witness.
about the lawyer fees and the money, like all that, and keeping your family afloat. Like everybody can't go through all that. A lot of people ain't got that, ain't got them ends like that. They
Crime
ain't got them
costs, man.
ends.
I'm trying to figure out what Uptown at with his work.
He finding it. That's why I'm giving him time. I'm trying to talk so because it's gonna take him a while to find what's not there, but I'm giving him time.
He ain't gonna find that shit.
He digging through his files. He gonna find it. It's
Don't
gonna pop up.
academics got the video when the lawyer was telling the judge all that shit?
Yeah, we got it. That's content. That's on one of our. Well, I thought I heard it in here. I got it on my phone. That's when they locked him up.
He said, "I'm not telling you that. No, I am not telling you that."
But I peeped. The judge didn't deny it. He know he on the record. That nigga would have denied that shit. That shit would have came out. It was over with.
Can the judge make him tell who told him or no?
Can't make that nigga do nothing. They already done gave him 20 days. Let me tell you something. They already in their ear about you keep playing, we gonna play back. Man, that shit come out on the internet, niggas over with. They lying to burn Atlanta down, bro.
Like the same thing. Like if you in the media, right, and be like, "Give up your source." You don't gotta give up your source.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. No, he don't get that up. I was thinking. Cause he was telling him, "You need to tell me right now." I'm looking like he don't gotta tell you that. I know he knows that. Like, you just saying that. He doesn't have to do anything.
He
You
was
bugging.
trying to say.
Yeah, that probably will work with somebody that ain't know the law, no shit, but he know what he doing. So that shit, that intimidation shit, don't work.
That judge like a damn deer in the headlights, man. He looks scared.
I really, me personally, I think that judge never really wanted to rock with this case in the first place. I think he did, I think he should have went with his first gut and just not mess with this case. Cause now he in it, and now yeah, I just feel like he just stepping in. Like he shouldn't. He just should have never did it. Like he didn't want to do it. Cause obviously he playing some type of weird games right now, and it's definitely a circus show. So he looking crazy. His courtroom looking crazy. It's
Imagine
Hey
not a
you
Zim,
good
end up
look
going
for
to
him.
work.
hey Zim, I put the content in the chat about what
Nah, don't talk to me. No, no, no.
oh
Hold
no,
on,
no,
hold on.
no.
Talk to
Because
Wack. Don't talk to
Wax still
me.
here. I
You
put the
yeah,
con.
Wack still here. Don't talk
All
to
right,
me
the
because you're gonna
content in the
deflect.
chat is you can play the whole thing for like 5 minutes, but at the 3 minute mark where he refers to the court as what the court threatened them, and then the DA added not the time but 26 defendants. That's coming out of Brian Steele mouth about what was said, and that's when the judge got belligerent and wanted to know who told him all the information.
Yeah, but bro, we heard that and we not denying that it was a meeting. You said it was record of what was said.
That's what Brian Steele said on he put
Wait, listen. That's on his side. You're saying it's a court stenographer in the motherfucker that was keeping record of what the fuck was said, bro.
that's who all was in there. It was the stenographer, the DA, and Woody.
Did he identify who was in there?
Right, I put the content in the chat.
Did Brian still identify who was in there?
So I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna put the people that on the motion that they put in there because there's a motion where they tell the stenographer has to be in there.
Okay, so they say that they have the written statements. They haven't.
When they on the 25th, everybody that was in that meeting has to be there. That's Ms. Bumpus, the DA.
Okay, all right, you have to be there. You're still not hearing what I'm saying. Did they take note for the record what was being said,
Or
and it's in the entirety of the meet.
okay, we'll know when they put the records on the 25th if they took the entirety notes of notes of entirety in the meeting. But it's assumed if the stenographer is there that the stenographer would take some type of note.
It's assumed.
That's what the stenographer's role is, to take notes on any meeting.
Have you ever heard of off the record?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. What that mean?
it's off the record. But sometimes ex parte conversations that's not off the record, even if a person's not there, they take notes on it. To put the
So
people.
you think if the judge says off the record, the stenographer is going to keep typing?
No, not. We don't know we don't know if they said what's off the record because it was.
We
We don't know
don't
what was
know.
said.
Wait, slow down. You said we don't know if they said right.
We don't know what they said off the record or not.
I'm
But
glad you said that. So we don't know what was said right.
we don't know exactly what was said. But according to Brian Steele, he inferred that the judge gave Woody an admonition about 2 years, and they said more than 2 years by the DA. So according to Brian Steele, and what Brian Steele put on the record, as he assumed and he believed that he was told, that's what happened in the meeting. We'll know specifically what happened in the meeting once they had the trial on the 25th, and who told who, and who gave Brian Steele the
So they
information that
said
he was
that they're
telling
gonna
everybody
release
that was in that room.
they're gonna release the records. They're gonna release. See, this is what's weird. If they didn't want the defense attorney to know that in particular, why would they take record of it to release it?
Exactly.
This is what you're not grabbing. If they didn't want the defense attorney to know, if they he would have simply said, "Well, it's on the record, what was it, and it'll be available. It's available to you to go pull it." The judge's gripe was, "Who fucking told you?"
And then they have another
Had this
meeting
conversation with the
today
defendant that
or
he
earlier
didn't
today
respond.
or something.
So I don't, that's the thing, because I don't think the judge would have got that mad if he knowing what he said in there was coming out on the record. You get what I'm saying? I don't think the judge would have got that mad. He'd been like, "Shit's on the record." I mean, shit. Did you think the defense attorney would have to wait till the 25th to go get it?
No, he still wanted to address it that day, but the judge said we're not addressing none of that until you address who you told. So before,
All that is cool, bro, but you're telling me, I'm going to sure I'm right, that everything that was said A to Z in there was noted by the court stenographer. And the judge got that mad about some shit that's noted that's coming out anyway.
from the content I was watching, that's how they kicked it. The niggas mad. He was mad. He was mad. Really, how did you know that we had to meet? But Brian still was trying to.
That's my point. Why would it matter if it was gonna be available for him? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
I don't think he would have
I'm
got
gonna see if
that
I can put it
mad
back in
about
there.
something that he knew, because at that point it's not a secret. But we'll see.
No, I mean I'm trying to put the link back in there so we can hear everything how it panned out. You're not just hearing me parroting what they said. We can hear the
I
actual
agree. I
interaction.
just don't see why the judge would have got that mad about something, that's fucking coming out, that's available for defense. It's
I
available.
don't see why he had the witness in there in the beginning. So the whole thing is all fucked up.
Well, you heard what he said. I have ex parte with you, so why can't I have it with them? He said that.
Yeah, but the actual witness being in there with him, that's usually not the witness. The judge is supposed to address the witness inside the court.
I don't know what the terms is of some ex parte judge's chamber shit. I ain't never been there, but I heard him say, I've had ex parte with you as well. I heard him say that.
Yeah, but that was
So
the
I don't know who can and can't be
yeah,
in there
no, he's
also.
not supposed to. No, you're not supposed to be talking to no witness in your chambers with one party.
You got the law on that?
That's play the audio. He said it in there, and then I'll give you the one where they for the trial on the 25th when they put Brian Steele in contempt because they making reference of the judge now having to be a witness because the contempt that he's making reference to, he charging him for something criminal that wasn't criminal, so he can't be a judge in the case. He has to be a witness. That's what I'm saying. We play the content. It's 5 minutes. We'll hear the whole.
Play it, nigga. Put the link up.
I put it in the chat.
Somebody grab the link. Play it.
The way I understand my constitutional obligations, pursuant to the 6th and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution, the corresponding sections of the Georgia Constitution, I'm required to make a full and complete statement to the court. For the record, and if God forbid this goes up on appeal for the appellate courts or another tribunal, commission, or administrative body, I was told, based upon information and belief, that when we arrived at 8:30, 9 o'clock today, we did not come into your courtroom until almost 11:30. And what I found out just recently, this is not waived, is that supposedly in chambers, this honorable court reporter at times, honorable court at times, district attorney or district attorneys from the DA's office, as well as investigators, sheriff deputies, Mr. Copeland and his counsel met together. None of the defense team, to my knowledge, was aware that this was going on. It was told, based upon information belief, that it was told to the district attorneys that Mr. Copeland intended to plead the Fifth Amendment. Then I was told, based upon information belief, that Adrian Love, the lawyer for Mr. Copeland and this court, were together, and Ms. Love made representations that John Melnick supposedly spoke with some attorneys for the accused and wrote an email to Ms. Love, to Adrian Love, stating that Mr. Melnick does not represent the witness, and that Mr. Melnick wrote an email saying F you, and then somehow that email was CC'd to me. That never...
Mr. Steele, can I interrupt you for just a second? I'm kind of disturbed because that's ex parte. All that was an ex parte conversation. How did you find out about any of that?
Well, I'm disturbed too. And the reason
I'm asking you a question. How did you find out about it?
I'm going to answer you the question.
Okay.
Scuttle, if you look at SCUDDER versus state, which is 298 Georgia, 438, it's Division 2, 782 Southeast 2D 638, 2016. Our highest court says when a court meets, because Mr. Copeland comes in, meets with the court supposedly made statements, which I assume is somewhat accurate based upon what you just said. We're entitled, Mr. Williams and every other person wrongly charged here is entitled under the Georgia Constitution to be present. That's a critical stage.
It's just like when you meet with me and you, Mr. Adams, meet with me and others have met with me. It's those are ex parte for a lot of different other reasons, but I will certainly note that for purposes of record.
Well, I'm going forward. What I was told was that Mr. Copeland said...
And you haven't answered my question yet.
I'm not going to answer that question.
You're not?
No, I will not answer that question.
Why will you not answer that question?
Because I want to make sure that what I say is accurate, and I'm not trying to...
No. I'm asking you, how did you get this information?
I'm not telling the court. What I'm saying is based upon information...
Okay, well, listen, if you don't tell me how you got this information, then you and I are going to have some problems.
We can have... I have problems right now.
Okay, I know. Look, I don't want to know about your problems, okay, at this point in time. All I'm asking you at this point in time is, how did you come upon this information? Look, if the case gets reviewed, the record's going to be available for our appellate court and for whatever reason. But it's disturbing that how somehow you have surreptitiously gotten information in regards to the court's private ex parte conversation with a party. I mean,
a party? Yes. A witness who was sworn in Friday. The court's telling, this is what I was told. If this is not true, not true. This court
Mr. Steele,
handed
ask
Mr.
me.
Copeland.
Tell me how you
perjury.
got the information.
Listen, whatever you want to do.
Tell me how you got the information, then we can go ahead and go forward.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is this. I was told, and I hope this concerns the court.
It concerns me that you have proprietary information.
Why is it
or
proprietary?
Information that you should not be having that was ex parte.
Why?
With a party.
Why?
State of Georgia.
How about the witness? How about Mr. Copeland, who supposedly announced he's not testifying and he'll sit for 2 years, and then supposedly this honorable court, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. This court supposedly said, I can hold you until the end of this trial. Ms. Hilton supposedly said, actually, all of the defendants and then all 26 people are disposed of. If that's true, what this is coercion, witness intimidation, ex parte communications that we have a constitutional right to be present for. So I understand that you're upset towards me, but I don't know what I did.
Mr. Steele, I still want to know, how did you come upon this information? Who told you?
What I want to know is, why wasn't I there? Why,
sir? I'm going to hold you in contempt if you don't tell me who tell me who this information was coming from.
I don't want to be held in contempt. Well, I'm not answering that question. That's attorney-client privilege information. I am not
attorney-client privilege. Unless you were in my chambers, that's the only way you can figure out. I tell you what, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. If you don't tell me who if you don't tell me who it is, I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you in contempt because that is not attorney-client privilege.
Attorney work product privilege. I am not.
How did you get that information supposedly from my chambers? Did somebody tell you?
I'm not. You should have told me.
You got 5 minutes.
Well, I don't need it. I want to continue.
You got 5 minutes?
This is what I was told. Mr. Copeland made statements that he admitted to killing Donovan Thomas and was. Don't take my notes. No.
I like that attorney. That nigga said, I don't need 5 minutes. I ain't telling you shit. He said, I got a problem. He said, well, I got a problem.
I wish I would have known when my dad needed a lawyer. I'd have hired him 1,000 times, give him everything I had.
Yo,
That nigga
so
what made it worse when all
so here goes the thing, right? He said it's gonna be available, but I'm gonna be real. I don't think that's gonna be. I think the problem is what he's saying happened, but I think they was off the record when he said that.
Well, Wack, you heard him say the recorder was in there and she was taking records at times. So she was doing it, and probably they
No. Listen. You missing the whole point. When the court stenographer in there and what was said prior to them getting in there is two different things.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying when he was saying at times, whatever she probably started typing, and he chill out. But he told that boy.
I don't even think. I think that conversation was had. I don't think that shit was had in the presence of that court stenographer. I think the judge is nervous because he knows it's a possibility somebody was recording.
Oh, like on some eavesdropping shit.
Yeah, nigga, that's the threat. So the judge whole thing, and we got to be careful with this, is, nigga, if you're recording in the judge's chambers, that might be some serious situation.
That might be on some FBI on that like they did that shit in Philly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so his whole thing is who did it.
Like he under investigation. I ain't think about it like that.
Yeah, you gotta understand what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta understand, right? Listen, when he heard that, he don't know if his chambers is bugged. Okay, he don't know if whoever's in there had a wire.
He trying to get the reinsurance. Tell me who told you. So he told you, I know. But you see, but that's the thing. This sounds so far fetched.
I believe that. I don't think the court stenographer was in there when that shit was being said. But you know why? Because he said it's gonna be privy, to the appellant and whatever. I cannot see a judge going on the record saying that shit.
That's the thing. The fact that he even had the dude back there with him makes everything unkosher. You're not supposed to be talking to a witness outside of that courtroom.
I think the court stenographer was in there minus the witness. I think they called him in there after they had the conversation with Dude. And all he got was a conversation with the DA.
Brian still standing on his nuts when he said the honorable court, no
Well, you
matter
got
what,
to
the court.
remember that there's the judge, because if he says it didn't happen and the room is bugged or a nigga in there with a wire or they got any audio, period, nigga, that's his whole career.
I was just the way the still stood on it, let him know like he was for sure this shit happened, and he was trying to put everything out there, and the judge kept saying, "No, I don't want to hear about none of
Or
that other shit."
is it somebody verbally just telling him?
The way the judge is playing it out, he's trying to say it's Bumpus because she was Lil Woody lawyer. The judge put himself in the cross. The Little Woody, the original lawyer who said he was taking the fifth, had a vacation and he couldn't go. He sent Bumpus. Bumpus was only there to get him out of jail. Then they brought her in on the meeting, and I don't know if that was in that audio or before. What Brian? Now you said that they might have knew about it from the beginning. Yeah, I might think about that. But he said, we was outside the court for over 2 hours waiting while y'all was in here, and now we come in here and we see this new broad coming out, and now we try to figure out what's what. And she tried to get herself off the case, and then the judge was like, "No, you can't take yourself off the case. You need to you need to put in a motion for you to relieve yourself, and that's going to take 10 days for Woody to respond and say if he wants you or not. That's his due process." But then Woody gets on the stand and say, "I'm firing you. I'm firing you. I don't want her." The judge wouldn't let him fire her. Then later that afternoon, that's when the judge put the hearing for the 25th to compel everybody that was in the room, including her, to say who told, with the threat of jail time, the same way he threatened Steele. So he really think it couldn't have been the DA because we was in on it together. He think it's her. And if it ain't her, like you said, I didn't think about that extra other big brother looking at him, but he trying to just get to the bottom of it. Is it her?
He's
That's what
trying to figure it out.
he didn't figure himself out. No,
I a question. So look, I know you saying having them in there is against the law. So it got to be against the law to tape or to relieve the information too, right? So it's like, is that what you saying? Why it's a
well,
catch
then the
22?
thing is poison the tree. If you start one thing fucked up, the whole thing fucked up. So why would it ain't like you can, not saying if even they recorded or not. If they say, "Oh, she's wrong for recording," the entire thing was wrong for them even being in there. So everything else up from there is all fucked up, and that's what Steele was trying to get to. Like, you talking about who told me. You just trying to stop this before I tell you everything that I know. And that's what the judge was doing. Like, "Oh, we got to find out who told you first. Fuck all the other shit." But now what's going to happen at that trial, after, that's why I said when the other day we was talking about it, this is a trial within a trial now. Because now it's on the 25th, we get to find out who said what. And then Brian Steele, even if they say they don't want to pull a record, he's going to say what he was told.
Shit, it probably was that black lawyer.
Cause who's like, why dude sent her in there just on some, just sign in for me, get him out. And she was adamant about, like, "Listen, this is not my case. I ain't getting paid to be here. That means I gotta sit here the entire time he on the witness stand." And he fired her in open court, and the judge did not let her leave. This whole thing, like my man Trump said, he said Georgia office is the crookedest office in the country. And he's making them look right.
Y'all think they gonna let Brian still serve that time with him?
Hell no, they gonna threaten them people. They're gonna issue a threat. That's some serious shit, bro.
It's so crazy because if you ain't see it, it don't sound real. No lawyer, I mean, no, you wouldn't think a judge would have a witness, not even a regular witness, a witness that's currently on the stand. He's currently in witness mode, and you're talking to him while he's in witness mode in your chamber. That does not happen.
I saw it on the news this morning, on the Atlanta news. There was like, you know what I'm saying, Brian still getting ready to start time this weekend.
If they find out it's the black lady, can they do something to her?
I can do something to anybody that recorded something, or I'm pretty sure it's some rules to that meeting. But then again, shit, they can say, hey, I had to say something because this is against the law.
Whistleblower.
So they got a way out of it.
I had to. It was my duty as the attorney to let the other attorneys know we just had a secret meeting because I'm not trying to get in trouble.
So let's say they do a mistrial and all that other good shit. Y'all still think the feds gonna pick it up?
Hell yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with the feds. The feds got silencers and machine guns they ain't said nothing about. That they found during the initial raid.
Found them bitches in the wall or something, right?
Yup.
So he fucked in the where it goes. So after the state trial, the feds gonna come in after this.
Do y'all feel like the judge was power tripping? Because I ain't gonna lie, to me it kind of felt like he didn't want to be proven wrong, so he was trying to escalate the shit.
The judge was panicking. And if you see the video, you can see his face. He got his hands caught in the cookie jar. Like, who the
Yeah,
fuck told you about?
when the female attorney came in there, he was for sure panicking.
So what's the update on Thug lawyer? They arrested him and shit in court?
No, he got a bond.
Then they
He
only
was supposed
got
to do
10 weeks,
weekends. Got a
don't they?
bond. When they came to whatever they call the Georgia Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, they all came to the courtroom, tried to storm the courtroom. The judge wouldn't let them in. They had two. He had a lawyer and then another expert attorney about courtroom procedures, and basically told the judge what he could and couldn't do, made him look stupid on the stand, and then turned around and ended up getting him a bail, a superseding bail on the charge. So he ain't doing the weekend jail time right now.
But he still got a charge that he gotta like face and
Yeah,
everything.
they gotta give him due process because the judge fucked up and gave him a criminal consent when it was supposed to, when she said it was supposed to be civil consent.
Ah.
Whoever still got he on point, and the people that's
You a
around him.
lawyer, right, Uptown? You a
I'm
lawyer,
not a
right?
lawyer. I just went to law school. I tell you this all the time. I'm a
Oh, okay.
felon. I can't sit for the bar until 25.
Oh, you went to law school, but you can't do the bar yet because of your F.
I got
Oh,
caught
okay.
in school selling drugs.
Yeah, that's all good.
Hey, all I know is Brian Steele, that retainer fee
How
is
long
most
y'all
definitely
think they
going
got
up.
left for the trial?
You said how much time they got left? Everybody they saying that shit going to 25.
Oh shit!
We 90 days in now, and then it's what? It's about to be Friday tomorrow. Tomorrow they didn't just dealt with Woody for a whole week, Friday to Friday.
That's a lot of money being spent.
It's a lot of resources being. I'm just wondering, like, what's the real gain here for the people? Like, Young Thug is, I get it. Like, maybe they had some shit going on, but at the end of the day, like, we spending millions and millions and millions of taxpayer dollars for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many people is dead from this situation? Like, what are we doing? Shit don't make no sense. It's like
I was
people
saying
trying to get
yesterday.
their political. It's like they trying to do this for their political careers because they know that this is like so big, like they trying to do this for their political careers type shit.
Anything, whatever how this come out with this judge with this bullshit they running, if they go back on him where they make him look incompetent and he's been doing collusion, any case that he presided on as far as as bench trials, them joints gonna get open right back up.
Ain't the
They gonna be
dude
what?
nut? Ain't that Lucha homeboy? The dude that got killed. Ain't that Lucha homeboy?
I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm gonna just shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So Woody is the one that killed Nut, and he got immunity for that.
Yeah, he been on he been on stage. I mean, he been on the stand like just fooling. Y'all been watching the videos
Hell
of the Woody
yeah.
dude? Yeah, he
I
I'm
been
might
on
I'm
start
stage
talking
watching the
about it.
fooling.
trial right now.
That nigga trolling, man. He up there squinting like he can't see. Talk about how old am I? I'm an adult. All that crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the strategy is, but I'm gonna just watch it play out.
Yeah, he acting up.
Uptown, you a lawyer?
And I'm not answering that shit again. No,
He just said he not a lawyer. He went to law school. He can't do the bar
Man,
until
that
what?
nigga ain't said no lawyer shit.
Yeah,
Fuck is he act like this nigga didn't say some lawyer shit? All we did was listen to the lawyer say lawyer shit.
That nigga just repeated the same shit we heard, nigga.
The fuck is y'all talking about? Like this nigga didn't
I
say
nigga think
nothing
he
about
Johnny Cochran because he reiterated what we just
I ain't
heard,
never say I was
nigga.
Johnny Cocker, Chris Dart, and
Y'all
Marcus
ain't
Park
Nigga
shit,
Davis.
think
bro.
he Robert
at the end of the
Kardashian.
day, I still
OG,
stand
what's
on
wrong
it.
with this nigga?
Nah, that nigga's
I
the
still
male
stand on it.
Say he the
Phoenix
hundred
Cold.
side lawyer.
I
That what he
still
said.
stand on it. We
What
are
Michael
not
what?
gonna see on no note that nigga saying that to that dude. That shit was not on the record. I don't think he that crazy.
So if he was that crazy and that happened, what you think? I mean, I know what they're gonna do to him, but can you imagine
I don't know
every
where
the
it's gonna go
repercussions?
because I know where the judge is gonna go with it. The judge gonna say if it's an illegal something, it ain't admissible. Tell you right now, lawyer, you should know that. You don't know
No, what
that?
I'm talking about. No, what I'm saying is
I'm
when
saying you
they
do know that, right?
nothing. They not supposed to. The fucking chamber is sacrosanct. They
I'm
not
saying
supposed.
you do know that, right?
Nothing's supposed to be coming out of the chamber. But
But
he's not supposed.
you do know that, right?
Nothing is supposed to come out of that chamber while the
He
But
judge
you
is
don't
sitting
still
there.
know.
missing it. See,
He don't
you
know.
dancing right now.
No, I'm
You
not
do
dancing.
know that.
That what that
The
nothing's
judge is
inadmissible.
gonna say if it was an illegal whoop whoop whoop, it is not admissible.
But this what you introduced something different that I didn't think of. If nobody told him, and it's a wire, like if it was a wire, then that means it's something superseding
Now it's gonna be
that.
admissible.
No, and no, I'm not talking about being just
If a
period.
nigga
Like
running an illegal wire that was not granted by the judge, ain't nothing on that wire can be admissible in court, bro. If they do that for me, they damn sure gonna do that for him. This a fact. You didn't know that?
I didn't think about that wire shit until you said it. I just automatically assumed it was the girl because that's how he tried to pin it on her.
Immediately, nigga, you cannot. Illegal wire is never admissible for anybody in no court.
Yeah, your judge
Not
got to
even,
sign for a wire.
not even a criminal. If they say, okay, we got all this shit on wire, how'd you know wiretap? Where's the wiretap?
Yeah,
Oh,
who
we just
put
ran.
the wire in there?
You just ran the wire. Yeah. No order from the judge. Okay, everything on that wiretap is not admissible. You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
Anything from any if it's no if a judge didn't sign for anything is not admissible.
So you
Why?
so
But
so
we
you
don't even know. We don't know. We don't know. Like we just thought about. I mean, you just thought about. You just introduced
I
that
ain't thought
concept.
about shit. If he had know it, he had to hear it.
I'm still thinking somebody told
Okay, now I'm gonna tell
him.
you why I'm gonna tell you why you a slow attorney.
I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you why you a slow attorney. Everybody hear me? Nigga, if he was going off, somebody just told him, he would have said it because he knows that individual got to take the stand. It wouldn't be a secret. If he was going off, somebody just verbally told him. He knows in order to prove this, that person has to get on the stand. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It wouldn't
they
be
got
a secret. He would come in and say, Your Honor, I got another witness I want to call. It's such and such and such and such and such. Boom. Okay, what is it pertaining to? It's pertaining to tampering of a witness. Okay, boom, gets up there. On such and such day where you boom, 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 boom.
and they got to corroborate it. So yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all stop with this old fake attorney shit.
but
Like, nigga ain't been up against
he,
his brain ain't thinking like that. So
but
that leads to believe he had to hear it himself, which means it was a wiretap, a recording device, something. See, the recording device is the safest thing to him revealing of what happened. You know why? Because if he has the conversation, he don't never got to tell where it come from. If a nigga just told him, he would have to tell. I don't think that motherfucking attorney is that crazy to go repeat something he was told without having it. If he gave somebody told him, yo, they said this, okay, you willing to get up on the stand? No, I'm not. He know he can't use it. Unless he's playing ball and saying, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it out there and see the reaction I get.
yeah, because if he had a wiretap in there and you talk about what you had on there, you showing your hand, and then it's going that's going back on you.
No, you don't make sense. If you got a wiretap in there, you have the audio of what the judge is saying, what's going on with the witness, and he identify who the fuck gave him the goddamn recording. But if somebody told you word of mouth, you have to put that person on the stand. You gotta you witnessed this. So the fact that he won't tell him who it was leads me to believe he got some audio. The audio still ain't gonna be admissible in the court. It's not gonna be admissible because it was an illegal tap. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Lawyer? You there? You there?
I'm right here, but that's going
Okay.
all the
Don't
way
get
into
flustered up top. Don't get
no,
flustered.
Listen,
because I'm saying no, this no, that ain't fuck like that's so out that's out of the
audio he
realm
has, the only threat of that audio to the media. It'll never be played in court.
because they ain't supposed to have. He's not supposed to have it. That's the whole point. That's so.
The only threat to that is that goes to somebody told him word of mouth. He wouldn't give a fuck about saying who it is because he got to call him to the stand. You with me on that?
I get that. I get all that. But if he had an audio recording and you want to introduce it, then you introduce it
You
about what you
cannot,
heard.
nigga,
You can't
bro. You
introduce.
cannot explain
You
something
can't
to you.
introduce it. But by him even talking about what he heard on the audio is introducing it.
Nigga, into the court of law. What the fuck law school you went to?
So you telling me you're gonna have an audio of a secret bug that you can't ain't supposed to have, and then you bring that up in court where you know it's going to be a backlash. And then if he all right, let's say this really happened and he releases the order, which is not going to happen, and then that's going to
Bullshit. Yes, it is because for him to get the audio, mean to pass through other hands. They can't prove he released it. Bro, what kind of attorney is you? I'm just an
I never said
ex-convict
I was
nigga.
a turn. You keep saying I'm saying we're talking. I don't think 5 minutes, like 10 minutes ago, it didn't. It was out of the realm of
It's
possibility for the
obvious
judge
he
to have
was
people in
not
there.
in the room. Listen, it's obvious he was not in the room.
Yo, bring my charger.
Therefore, it couldn't have been him recording. You understand what I'm saying?
We know that.
Okay, so that means it had to come from somebody else, right?
We know it had to come from somebody in the room.
Okay,
Nobody
so
was
that
on the
means we
tape.
don't know how many hands it went through before it got to him, right?
Word of mouth, basically. That's what he's asserting. Well, that's how they try to kick it.
We're
But you
talking
saying
about audio. You keep crossing the street, nigga. So we
don't
talking
let
about an individual, we talking about a fucking audio. Which one we talking about?
you brought up the concept of the audio based on the
If the audio of if the attorney was not in the room, it's obvious he didn't do the record, right?
it's obvious it's a recording that we talking about that we think this a recording
Let me
happened.
slow it down, nigga. Maybe you need to go
I get
drive a
what you
truck.
we talking about an
If the
audio that nobody know about yet.
motherfucking attorney, Mr. Steele, was not in the judge's chambers,
We
it's
know that.
obvious Mr. Steele wasn't the one recording. Am I right or wrong?
Nope, Mr. Steele wasn't there at all. There's only five. It
Okay.
was only
So for
people in the room.
Mr. Steele to have an audio in his possession means it what?
He never said he had an audio in his possession.
Hey,
He
yo, this
just
nigga slow in the
what
motherfucker.
run the content. He
You
never
gotta
said he had
You
audio.
slow.
you
You
gotta
slow right.
sharpen up.
You slow.
Where is the
He never
content?
said where he got it from in the first place.
That's what I'm
Nigga, we
saying.
putting a scenario on the floor, but what's happening is this is why I never hire black people for attorneys, right?
But the
Because they
concept
do,
we
we
accepting
all
is we
do this. As
accepting
soon
is
as
the
we get in
audio.
trouble, we panic.
We
So,
not. I'm not panicking
so,
because I'm not.
so,
We
so
can't.
let me repaint it again. We are talking about if there is possible audio. Are you there or are you still somewhere else?
I'm where they left it at.
We,
I
me
got
and you,
information.
me and you,
He said he had
me and
information.
you are talking about if it's possible audio. Do you comprehend that?
I comprehend the fact that there's a
Okay,
possibility that audio could be there. There's a
okay.
possibility.
We right now we are only talking about if there's audio. Do you fucking comprehend that?
I understand that there's it could possibly be audio because he wasn't there. But there's
Right?
also the
Okay, slow
possibility that
down.
one
He wasn't there. So that means the attorney can't be the one that recorded, right?
You can
Brian
rule that
Steele
out.
never was there. He put on. He said who was there.
Huh?
He never was there. He outlined who was
So
there.
that means Brian Steele can't be the one that was recording, right?
He was not recorded. He wasn't in the room.
Okay. So if Brian Steele has a recording, that means what?
That somebody had an illegal audio or wire in the
That
courtroom.
means somebody had to give it to him, right?
I mean, yeah, that's only
No, no,
possibility.
no, no, bro. We
No,
gonna let this nigga talk. He been talking fast in the motherfucker for an hour. All
but
of a
we
sudden, he
talking
got
about an audio
motherfucking
that might.
delayed
We talking
reaction to
about
some
supposed
shit.
audio.
He
Let me
flustered
get this.
up.
My phone about to die. I'm trying to
Yeah,
charge
he
it.
tied up now.
No, I'm
No,
not tied
bro,
up
this
because
is a real
we,
conversation.
we
I'm saying, listen, we already established if there's an audio that Brian Steele was not in
he
the
put
meeting, so he couldn't have been the
he
one
put
recording, right?
possibility. Yeah,
So in order for him to have audio, that means somebody had to give it to him, right?
if he has audio, somebody he's not the person that recorded it.
Okay, we're past that. Now we're going to phase two. This nigga slow. If he has it, that means somebody had to give it to him, right?
Somebody had to have the audio inside the meeting if it was audio.
Okay, slow down, slow down. If Brian Steele has audio, somebody had to give it to him.
Yes, he's the receiver. He didn't collect it
Okay.
himself.
Therefore, there's no way of knowing how many hands this audio went through before it got to Mr. Steele, right?
Yeah, that's why the judge asked him to tell who gave it to him.
Now, right? It could have went through 2 hands, 10 hands, 20 hands, 8 hands, whatever, right?
Yeah, that's what
This
we
nigga
doing.
was talking fast earlier,
No,
Z.
I'm with you.
Wasn't this nigga talking fast?
Yeah, I was
Talking
talking
fast
fast
as a
because we
motherfucker.
wasn't talking about facts. I was talking
So
about
why you not answering the question?
because we talking about suppositions. We talking about something that we
Everything we talking about is that nigga from the beginning, cause we don't know, nigga. So we experience. What we doing is having a conversation about
I'm
different
having a
things.
conversation
Now,
with
if
you.
you gonna tuck your tail, then shut your punk ass up on my
No,
stage.
I ain't
But
tucking
don't
my
run
tail
over
right now.
there. Okay, then nigga, answer the question.
The audio, if there is some audio, he's not the one who made it. Somebody gave it. We don't know
Okay,
who
we're
gave it.
past that,
Okay.
and that means it's no way of knowing how many hands it went through before it got to him, right?
No, there was no way we can know who it could have went from one person to 100. He just got it.
Okay, which means if the audio was leaked to the public, there's no way they can just pin it on Mr. Steele, right?
No, because he didn't record the audio. He's just the benefactor
Oh,
of the
this nigga
information.
right here is slow. Yo, am I
I'm
am
not
I the
fucking
only
telling
one?
you. If he had audio, he released it to the media. He can release it. He can't. There's no penalty to him. I get what you're saying, but
No, you missed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I've established that Mr. Steele was not in the motherfucking judge's chambers. So it could have been him recorded, and it's obviously somebody else gave it to him, and we don't know how many hands it went through before it got to him. That's what we established so far, right?
right, he didn't do it, and
So
somebody
that
gave it.
means if it was to come out to the media, they couldn't just say Mr. Steele did it. Could have been anybody, right?
Anybody, but we know it wasn't him.
We would know if it wasn't
Yeah,
him.
you
Could have been
wouldn't know.
anybody.
It could have been
Yeah,
him
we
or
know. What I'm
anybody, bro.
saying he wasn't.
Niggas,
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It could be anybody but him
we
because we know
wouldn't
he
know
did it.
it wasn't him. It could have been anybody. Nigga, you told you supposed to be studying to be a fucking attorney.
That's what I just said. We know
So
it
we
wasn't
cannot
him.
rule out Mr.
Yeah,
Steele.
you can't
That's
rule
We
that's
him
just
what I
can't.
out.
said. We
We
know it
can't rule
wasn't
him
him.
out. We just can't say he did it. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying when you say that.
Okay, now we done established that. Now, if there was an illegal recording, it is not admissible in that court.
At all because it's illegal. No judge signed for a
Okay,
wiretap.
so that means the only threat is what? Saying something to the judge that he know actually happened, and the judge understanding this is a televised situation based upon a known artist, that if
The
that shit get to social media,
threat
it's
of
gonna
embarrassment.
spread like wildfire,
So you
right?
the threat of him being embarrassed on the stand.
Ain't no embarrassed, because once he hit, they're gonna have to do something about him. His
Meaning
credibility as a judge is fucked.
Over.
it's already in question now.
Oh, this nigga slow as a
Yeah, I ain't gonna
motherfucker.
lie, Uptown. I see now.
You
No,
Now
but
I
slow.
you don't.
see
So
it.
you
Nah,
I
what it
get
Yeah,
is,
I'm
he
telling
slow.
you, he fucked up,
no,
man.
you don't. I get what you're saying, but you don't think
No,
it's
you don't, bro, because you saying shit that ain't got no
you saying
nothing to
that
do with nothing.
if a recording comes out to the media and it hits the media, Brian still can't get in trouble at all because it hit the media. His credibility as a judge is already is going to be ruined.
So Brian still saying this to the judge, knowing, right?
That the judge don't
I
want this to come
cannot
out.
admit a fucking illegal wiretap in the court, right? And knowing that if somebody verbally told him this, right, he would ask him to come to the stand so he wouldn't give a fuck. Matter of fact, Your Honor, I'm gonna call him to the stand. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. Can we call him? You want to know who they are? Okay, we're calling them to the stand. The fact that he would not let him know
Who told them
source
means that
came from, right? Because think about it. Right now, you just talking. If you can't prove that, and if the court stenographer was not in the room for that part of it, right? Because we got to remember, the judge never admitted to any of that. He
no,
just admitted to it was an ex parte meeting, and how do you know about it? He never admitted to what was said and what wasn't said.
he ain't let him get to that part. He just trying. They trying to find out
That's
who
my
told him.
point. I'm just saying, Mr. Attorney, I'm wondering if you was picking up what was
I
going on.
I said that the other day when we had the room when we did the whole room on this 2 days ago.
Bro,
All
it
this shit
just
happened.
took me 38 minutes to get something out of you that should have took us
No,
too,
but this
bro.
the thing. Just like some things just seem wrong. We can look at it as a certain way, but it would be a wrong. And if it happens, it's a possibility. But it would be so mind boggling that there would be a secret recording that would add so much. So
Why
many.
would that be mind boggling in 2024? Nigga, you can go put a pen in your top pocket and it's a recorder. Your fuck niggas' glasses is recorders.
Yeah,
Why
but that
would that be mind-boggling?
in a courtroom will be mind-boggling. The same way they looking at what's happening right now is to be
How would it be
abnormal and
mind
not.
boggling? Look what happened in the Gunner, bro.
No, no,
The
no,
when
no,
they
no.
recorded.
I'm not talking about what we
That's
see.
a fact.
We talking about in a courtroom. In a courtroom, the
That
judge is
happened in the
certain things.
courtroom.
No, it did happen. That was a
Gunner
secret
happened
tape
in the
that
courtroom.
they were definitely released the recording of Gunner and put it out there. But for the judge to have a witness in his chambers to be talking to a witness that's sitting on the stand,
That is not mind-boggling. You know why that's not mind-boggling? Listen, human beings we are like, um, we're people of habit. If he did that this time, what does that mean to you, Uptown?
he did it before.
So why would it be mind-boggling?
Because we're all right. When we first had the conversation about this, right, Wack? When I said it,
I'm telling you, it's not mind-boggling. For a nigga to do it like that, he didn't did that before.
I
For a
know, but I'm
motherfucker to
saying,
go in there and kill a whole family is a good chance he didn't did some shit before. Just real
but
shit.
when I said it, right, when we was talking about it, you was like, "Yo, get the content," because that don't even sound like that's nothing that he could. A judge shouldn't do that. We
You
know
still didn't provide us with the content. Nothing said that, nigga, they got record of that.
only thing I'm watching like
You
we all
still
watching.
never brought it. Like, what do you mean?
Still said it. Still said that it was on record. We just gonna
Yo, bro,
I'm
that's
going.
not
That's not public record. That's just what he
how
He's
he
said.
talking
know it's
about
on
still
record,
said.
fool.
Yo, where's the records, bro? That's what the fuck he's saying,
Nigga
gang.
slow. What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
hear what we all going by what is seen
All
in
we're
trial.
going by, only thing we can't go by.
Yeah, the stuff we seen.
He
So
never said it was record,
he said
right?
the
And the
record.
judge never said that's on record.
No, the judge never said nothing. The judge stopped him
That's
in his
my
track.
point, because the judge don't know if it's word of mouth or if it's a recording. He don't know. If it is a recording, the only threat to him is he knows still wasn't in there and had to come from somebody, which if it came out on social media, he can't just pinpoint blame still. You get what I'm saying?
He want to know where
He
it came
also
from at the
knows
end
if
of
it
the day.
was a recording, it will not be admissible in the court because it's an illegal tap in the judge's chambers.
He's just trying to figure out where it came from. Who the fuck told you? That's basically what he getting at. Who told you and when did they tell you?
Well, that's a concern, but it's not really a concern. Its real concern is how much of it do you really have? Because I'm willing to bet on whatever that comes out on the 25th, bro, ain't that. It's not the whole thing. It might be
It's gonna
E
be a
to Z.
phase.
It might be E to Z. Because think about it. You can bring dude in with his attorney and the DA and the judge, right, at 9 o'clock. Have a conversation. And then at 9:05, bring in the court stenographer. The court stenographer is going to say, everything that I heard in that room, I typed.
Was right here.
But
Not
what if she
counting
wasn't
what
in the room for 5 minutes?
he admitted. He said she was there for some parts and not all.
Well, there you go. So the threat is now, the biggest threat, I'm going to be real,
Is recorded.
is an actual body. No, it ain't the recording, because the recording could never come out in the courts.
Oh, you saying like
But an
somebody saying they have
individual can say, as a representative of the law, this was wrong, so I notified and take the stand and say that. You get what I'm saying? And that shit be on record. That could come out in court. That illegal wiretap will never be played in the court.
so on the 25th, we gonna find out who, because he compelling everybody in the room to say who what was said and who told them. So
That
on the
illegal wiretap will never be played in the
yeah,
court.
ain't nobody gonna say they had got. You know what I mean, like if
This is what I'm
somebody
trying
told,
to tell you. It'll never be. Listen, even if they got it, they're not gonna play that in the court, bro.
no, it can't be.
So the threat is an actual body saying, yes, I was in there. I will swear under oath this what was said. Now, what do you have to collaborate that? Don't nobody say nothing. Why is that dangerous?
An
What
actual
collaborates that person, Uptown?
the actual body that said it.
No, you a bunk ass lawyer. I'm
Yeah,
gonna ask you one more time.
I'm trying to hear
What
what you're saying. I barely
collaborates
can hear
if
you.
somebody comes in there? Mary Bay say, yeah, I was the one that notified him. I was in there what it was said. Why is that dangerous? What
Cause
collaborates that?
she's the one that collab. If the person that said that she's there because she was there present
What
in court.
collaborates that is the motherfucking the little nigga, the nigga that's locked up, nigga. You
The
like this
person
what
that's
I'm trying
there
to
is
tell
the collaboration.
you.
If
No,
she
the collaboration is, hey Woody, is what this lady just said, did it really happen? That's the collaboration. Now, I don't think you see the play. What did Woody do on the stand?
today or from the beginning he took the fifth. Then he started
No.
switching
What
up.
did see this what I mean? Don't nobody say nothing. You fake ass attorneys. What
All
did
right,
Woody do on the stand?
he been bullshitting since day one.
No, he fired the
Oh,
black lady as
he
an attorney, which then
fired the
at
first
that
day.
point, there's no more attorney-client shit in the way. So guess what the black lady can be doing? Called to stand. Well, nigga, the play is right in front of you.
So you saying
Bingo.
she could tell she can tell there's not no recording. She
Now
can
she can
tell
testify.
about what happened in the room.
Nigga, Woody in on the play.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Nah, but this nigga was just so.
Right, but we just went
I'm
through
just
either
a
way.
common
You just
sense.
said it's a
I'm just a
recording. It don't
common
matter.
sense nigga, right?
So which
This
way? Which
smart ass niggas be coming with they extracurriculum shit, and I tell you, book smarts with no common sense and never win with me, bro.
so Wack, what's the better play? You saying they got a recording that is a if it's a
No,
recording
the
that's
recording is
100%.
not the better play
So the better play is for the
because
girl
the
to come out.
recording can never be admissible on record.
So the better play is for the girl to come out and say, "I told," and this is why I told. And
Nigga, booyah. And guess who collaborates it? Woody. Because guess who they said it to? Woody.
wait, it was to Woody when she was his attorney for the one day. That's.
Listen, man. I just got a GED, my nigga.
But do you see where we just went with this?
Last book I read was Old Yeller. I just
But
got a
do
GED.
you, yo, do you see where we just went with this? Three different satellites. So now, if you
We
say she
didn't
was,
go with it. What we did, we put everything on the
yeah,
table.
I rocked it out. We just basically said this is one way it could be, and this is where it won't hurt this person. This is where this will do. This part
No,
right here
first
will
of
do
all,
no damage.
identify why it spooked the judge. See, it ain't the feds that got his room tapped. That's the only motherfuckers that can go tap that judge's room. It
And then
ain't.
come out
Now, the reason why it ain't the feds is because the feds will let everything play out, and then they'll go get him.
at the end.
They gonna keep the room tapped. They gonna see what else they get. So it ain't the feds that tapped his room. Either A, somebody had a recording device on them, or B, nigga,
It's the girl,
up
like you said
individual
before.
when it said it. Now, everything Woody does, we have to assume what? He's working with who?
The girl, or all of them.
No,
You assuming
Thug,
all of them.
nigga.
All of you can't say if you say that out loud. That's what it is. But it's
Bro, I
all
just
over.
said everything Woody does, we have to assume he's working with who?
He working in the interest of the.
There it goes. So, guess what? Who you think will give him direction to fire her while you're on stand? On the record. Who you think that's gonna come from?
It's gonna come from the lawyer when they spoke.
You know where that come from? This how that come from. Thug, you know where Woody at? Yeah. You got some people over there we can get word to? Yeah, I got some people over there. All right, send word to him to fire the girl on the stand. He with us, right? Yeah, he with us. All right, when he on the stand, tell him to fire the goddamn judge on the stand. I mean, fire his attorney on the stand. All right, cool. Hey, homie, what's up with it? Hey, you gonna see Woody? Yeah, he gonna be in the kitchen tomorrow. Tell Woody that my attorney saying for him to fire the goddamn his attorney on the stand. All right, cool. I mean, I see the whole shit moving. Like, dude ain't gonna just out of nowhere. Listen, that nigga out of nowhere said, yeah, she fired.
No, she went. She was trying to leave, but I get what you're saying. When she was there, she was just there as a temporary stopgap. But I get what you're saying with it, though. Like when she said, "I
Listen,
want to leave,"
why is she trying to leave? What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole shit is in favor of Thug. And it ain't even about, it's really about a mistrial.
that's all they've been calling for every day.
That's what it is, about a mistrial. Get the judge pulled. They get the judge pulled. The jury didn't seen this shit. They moving for mistrial. And the next judge that come behind it ain't gonna want no parts of that shit.
Because it didn't fuck one judge up.
And plus, if she was still his lawyer, she couldn't tell that information. That's why she quit, so she could tell that information.
Yeah, but then it's the only thing that's I get that. And he fired on the stand, but where the judge pulled the weird shit was he's like, you have to stay with him during this entire until the other lawyer come back, but you got to stay with him during trial for his for the questioning, and made him into the appearance to take it off. So so that's 10 days. After the 10 days, then whatever she says she can say because she's not his lawyer no more. So it's looking like, I mean, on one end, it's looking like it's her. On another end, it could be someone else or it could be a recording. There's only a couple ways to look it out. But well, like the judge said, he thought it was her. They all said everybody thinks it's her because she's the new person there.
No, I'm just speaking in general. Like he called the judge's bluff. You know what I'm saying?
It was basically it was a play with
It's
them
in,
saying
it,
knowing where
it's
it was
in
gonna
it's
go.
in Thug's interest for it to be an actual word of mouth situation because that could be put on record. You get what I'm saying?
That's
That
all.
wire that recording it had never go on
Nothing
record.
could be put on. But that's all. Ever since Brian's still been there, that's everything he's asked to be. Yo, I need this to be put on record. Make sure that the judge. If all right, I'm asking for this. I need you to put this denial for the
Bro,
mistrial
you
on
talking
record.
about some shit in court, bro. What the fuck, bro?
I'm talking about the court. It's two right now.
We're not talking about what happens in fucking court. The court
I'm
is on
talking about
record.
what happened with Brian Steele. Everything that happened with
Nigga,
him
we
was
live
dismissed.
streaming. Nigga, everything is on record in the fucking open court. We're talking about for some shit that's not on record to go to record. That wiretap I never make it. It never make it.
Hey, Uptown, where you go to school at, bro?
I went to Temple. I went to University of Penn.
University of Pennsylvania,
Penn State,
University of Pennsylvania.
State Penn.
like the Ivy League, Joe.
University of Pennsylvania. If you heard of it, you asked me. I'm
ICDC
saying
College.
Did you pass the bar exam?
for the third
Oh my
time.
god.
I have not taken the bar exam. I am not an attorney because I caught a felony when I was in school.
So saying all of that, Wack just told you he got a GED, bro, and he's been schooling you for about 20 minutes now.
We're saying all that. He's put notions about where this trial could go. We're watching young Woody, who admitted he don't have a GED, kill a public defender who's been on this case for over 90 days. We are having dialogue. He's telling me where he feels the case could go based on his knowledge
No, I'm
of
not.
what.
I'm putting the options on the table,
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying. We putting it
Either it
I
out
was a
there.
don't think you
recording or it's
getting
word
it,
of
bro.
mouth, nigga. Do you
I
think the
said
nigga
this.
put on the go-go gadget ears and he heard the shit through fucking
I
the
believe.
walls?
I believe it
Either
was word
somebody
of mouth.
told him word of mouth or somebody recorded it.
I believe it was word
Whether
of mouth.
way he gonna know.
I never thought of. I didn't until you said that. I
I know
didn't
you
think
didn't think of. That's the
of a
motherfucking
record.
problem. Are you attorney? You ain't thinking.
I'm not. I just said I'm not. You give me an attribute I never said I had. What I went to school for and what I am not the same thing. I didn't think about a recording because that would be, even though it's far fetched, I didn't think that far to go that way. I'm thinking the way that you outlined, how you outlined it, where you just said it would work out for Thug. That way, I thought is the way that how it works. Where she's the third party to tell him, and now she's not able to, like you said, she could corroborate everything could be corroborated by a person that was in there that's not a lawyer, which is C. Woody. I'm thinking that I've always said I thought it was Miss Bumpers. I've been saying this since Monday, but I'm admit I didn't think of this that second part of a recording. And boy, he on stand now.
Somebody at an airport or some shit?
Just goes to show you, y'all. School don't mean nothing.
What's that word on stage? You getting quiet now?
So we like,
You in the Matrix,
You in the
Marv.
Matrix, Holmes. I don't know. I think niggas scared to think out loud right now.
Damn, what I miss? Oh man.
FK. Oh, yo. This whack, whack just spun this nigga uptown in a circle about 45 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a healthy dialogue. We sitting up there going through all the possibilities of the situation. What he said made sense. I'm not conceding or making say, oh no, he ain't what he's saying makes sense. I didn't literally think about that aspect of recording, but I'm looking at it a whole different way. Now, what he's saying, I'm looking at it linear. I was looking at it linear. I wasn't thinking out the box.
Uptown, how you gonna be a lawyer? You can't think outside the box, man. You gonna get
Yeah, that was
niggas going up
wild.
the creek fucking with you.
I wasn't trying to do criminal law. I was only trying to do contract and tort.
Niggas
Go
would have
ahead
been
and
in
tell
the
him for
thing
the
fucking
12th
with you
time.
uptown.
Oh wait.
Niggas would have missed 100 Christmases fucking with you uptown.
Say what? Everybody got they mind. Ain't that bad? That shit ain't that bad. We just having a healthy discourse. I really put commercials on this fucking thing.
Hey, uptown, what was your GPA, man?
My final GPA was a 3.3.
So you was like a C plus B student for the most.
If you know how to grade on a 4.0 scale, you would know what a 3.3 is.
Shit.
B student.
Whatever final grade of 3.3 translate to, that's what it is.
I know. Hey, okay, you got it uptown.
Now undergrad, I was a 3.7. I made the dues every semester. That's undergrad. That's bullshit.
Is Thug coming home? Is he coming home? I miss what was going on in the trial and shit.
oh, you missed it
That's
every
what.
game.
Yeah, I was at work, man.
Shit,
They over
don't
there
ask
trying to
Uptown.
work me like a gut. Oh
Shit, let
nah.
Uptown tell it. Thug got released today. That's what Uptown talking about.
Oh
I don't know what the
shit.
fuck
Oh
Uptown
shit.
talking about. That nigga
Nah,
all
see,
fucked up.
you
I
ain't gonna
don't know
pivot
what the
lie
fuck he
on me.
got going on. That nigga
let,
upside down. I
let
don't
me
know.
say Thug home right now, huh? He said Thug home right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Let Uptown. Hey, I don't know.
He called that nigga
He fucked up.
downtown.
Who could hit
Hey
Bumpy?
yo,
I don't know what he got going on. I
But
still ain't
even
heard the content about the. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it.
but
Yeah,
even
Uptown
if he
fucked it.
But
You want to
even
hear the
if like
content
he do
about what?
good on the state case, ain't the feds? Can't the feds pick it up still too though? If the state fuck up or something? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Uptown, let us know. Uptown, let us know.
Oh shit, nah, y'all got me fucked up. No, oh, he must have been getting put in a cycle.
No, we was having a conversation based on what the particulars of the case. He was giving me the points on that I never thought about, and I'm talking to y'all and looking at the joint at the same time. So my bad, I'm dipping in and out with the boy Woody on the stage. I mean on the stand.
Hey, y'all, hold up right quick. Hey, Wack, you there?
Yeah, who's that?
Now, this smart work. I just noticed your mic was unmuted and people was talking. So if you got something to say, go ahead.
No,
Everybody
I'll
mute
be
up.
here. I'm listening to him talk.
Okay, yeah, your mic unmuted. It's giving a little bit of feedback. That's all.
What's that?
I said you was giving a little bit of feedback. That's all.
So I was giving feedback.
Yeah, that's why I said if you wanted to speak, I was trying to tell everybody to mute up.
Oh, who's that talking to me right now?
This smart work.
Smart word. What the fuck your PTR look like? Bah! No, for real. Like I remember seeing that name.
Right.
I'll be hearing niggas talking. I don't even be seeing they shit. That's what your dang say? I swear to
Yeah,
God,
that's my
bro.
name. I'm gonna switch up the
No,
PTR.
it
That's my
say
name right there,
smart
though.
work under your shit.
Yes, sir. I'm up top.
Oh, you modded. Oh, okay. That's why I thought you was down low.
Nah, you good, huh?
Yeah, I'm like smart work. I remember seeing that shit, but I couldn't. Smart work, Mac. You done been around, I know.
For years, huh?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah. I remember the name, but I hadn't, uh, I hadn't seen the name on stage in a while.
Yeah, I've been, popping up when I can for sure. But now I'm locked in. I see I got the
No,
green
that's what
beam
I
on,
wanted. I
so
said I remember that motherfucking name. I
yeah,
said I
yeah,
remember
we
smart work,
locked
but
in now.
I hadn't seen you in a while. So
Now we here.
yeah, shit. Oh, oh, Uptown. I bet he won't come in there playing fake attorney again. That nigga slow motion like the no motion.
I ain't never played no fake nothing.
Oh
Flex.
shit.
You
I
better
just
off
did
going
my
pro per than
straight
hiring
up.
that nigga.
I always tell I don't play. They asked me. I said I went to law school. That's it. I never said I'm an attorney.
Nigga
I
gonna have
never
you
put that out
sitting,
or
boy.
supported. When we sit up here and we talk about the YSL case, I talk about input in. That's where we at. I look at shit a little different. Again, I'm gonna give you credit based on that wiretap situation because my brain didn't think of that. But that same thing what you said about how it would play out with the girl, that's how I somewhat think it's gonna play out. But I'm just waiting for the 25th.
Nigga's a double public defender.
But Uptown, how you think somebody that you defending gonna feel when you in court talking about, oh, I didn't think of that?
I don't have to defend nobody, so that's not a conversation we have.
But let it be the conversation that we having. You feel me? What if you
That's what I'm
did do
saying.
that?
I gotta
Let's
go back
just
to
entertain
school,
the
man.
conversation.
All right, so we entertaining it, but what we entertaining again? I'm looking at
Who asked the
I'm looking
question?
at
Ask that question to him again.
I said, how do you know that somebody that you defending not gonna feel some type of way when you hit them with that? Oh, I didn't think about that.
you know how motherfuckers feel some type of way when they lose all the time. Rico, I felt some type
Oh,
of
I
way
didn't
when I
think
lost my
about that.
fucking
You got
case.
80 years.
Say it again,
I said you didn't think about that. Now the nigga got 80 years.
bro. I was mad as shit when I lost my case. I thought I was gonna win. Nigga told me how he was gonna win it. Clearly, it didn't work that way.
Oh, now do Thug got a chance? Cause I wasn't in here. I didn't hear everything that went on. You saying he got a chance or he don't?
He for sure got the chance in this trial, but the Fed shit is a whole nother thing.
See, that's what I was thinking. Cause it seemed like the state got this shit all the way fucked up. They don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, the state has a terrible case, honestly. And realistically, somebody said it in the chat earlier. I meant to say something, but I really think it's just a play. Like, I think they really just trying to waste this man money and then serve him up to the Fed. Like, Stug has got a lot of bread, but by the time he gets to the fucking feds, he gonna be kind of tapped low key. Like, nigga been in jail for a couple years. The last album was kind of boof. You know what I'm saying, like, I really think they're just wasting time and letting them get that Fed case together. I hope that's not the case, but I think that.
But he still got Gunner though. Ain't Gunner signed under him? Gunner out there selling out shows and albums and all types of shit. You feel me? So don't he get some of that money too? And he signed under the label.
Fuck you, mean?
He not touring. He not, like it's he gonna have less money than he got. Obviously, he's gonna have to spend money for the trial. I don't know. I feel like it's just a stalling tactic because it's crazy. Like, why would y'all present this weak ass fucking case? Like, did nobody say, nigga, this case is trash? Like, do these niggas really think they had a leg to stand on, or what? Like, that's what I'm trying.
I'm trying to tell you, I think it got something to do, from what I heard through the grapevine, that the lady Fanny was throwing that Fanny on the boy Nut that got killed. And that's why she really was pushing it, allegedly. You feel me? This is
Yeah.
all things I've heard. You feel me? Because it seemed like they don't got enough evidence or whatever the fuck. They just all fucked up.
Oh yeah,
But
that was true.
cause she loved that nigga and she wanted to vow to get, you feel me, justice for him. She just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck how the case look. But see, that's all alleged, so I can't put no truth behind it. But I heard that. I heard it from several different people.
I mean, look at how they playing it. They trying to tie other people's actions into him to make him look like a gang leader and a gang boss. They don't got no evidence on Thug besides that shit in his wall, bro. That's why the feds gonna pick it up.
That
Yep.
lawyer lady been fucking like a motherfucker.
But my thing is, I don't know. I guess I was going to ask Uptown this earlier, but now I don't know who to ask. But
Don't ask Uptown
like,
shit.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know who to ask now. But like, with the Fed case, right? If they prove all of this shit, basically, like, if he could go down the rabbit hole of the fruit of the poisonous tree, can they get that shit that they found in his wall thrown out because they technically weren't supposed to search him in the first place? That's what I'm wondering, how they gonna play it like that. I don't know the whole process of the case or whatever, but that's what I'm wondering, if that's gonna be the Hail Mary they're gonna look for, and just get all that shit they found in his house thrown out because they weren't technically supposed to search him in the first place.
I ain't too far from killing this nigga Uptown, boy.
But Cam, you gotta think it depends on what they find in that wall, boy. Because if he got a ghost gun or he got a switch on that bitch, you know.
Yeah, but if they found it, if it's fruit of the poisonous tree, they could have found fucking Saddam Hussein, all them niggas, bomb plans, everything in the wall. It still would get thrown out.
Oh, y'all talking about that shit that they found in the wall when they locked him up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody told on that. They told that.
The feds don't give a fuck about none of that.
Hey Lou, they taking that, ain't they? They gonna pick that
The
up, ain't they?
same
Of
evidence the
course.
state got the feds to use to cook it.
And do a better job, cause yeah. So,
Didn't he have like switches on his guns and all that?
Yeah.
oh, and that's automatic Fed John, ain't it?
Didn't they say
Automatic Fed.
silencers
No,
also
I think they charged it on the
pinged?
Rico.
Yeah, they.
Either way it go, I get into some legal trouble. I need Brian still. That nigga just led a demonstration.
That's how you lawyer right there, nigga. That nigga vicious.
All that's cool till they wrap his ass up in a federal indictment.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
real
so y'all
shit.
mean to tell me y'all ain't gonna hire Uptown for y'all lawyer?
Hell
I
I
am.
mean,
no.
it
I'm
ain't.
gone.
What? What?
I'd rather
Uptown
defend
That
my
nigga
goddamn
Jay
said.
self.
Summers.
1-800
That nigga said,
call
I didn't
Uptown.
think about that. No, fuck.
Why would
Hey,
you
bro,
that some
I
things
need me
some
a
things
public
is out of
pretender.
the realm of
A
possibility. Just
public
like the
pretender is crazy. You
Public
going to hell for
pretender.
that.
that's cool, but
Yeah, I need one of
you,
them.
nobody check this out, bro. Nobody before this week would have thought that they would have had a situation with Brian Still and the contempt and all that. That's why them fucking lawyers tried to storm the courtroom because this is an unusual situation.
It's fucked up.
Uptown, tell us the case law behind that though.
I don't know Georgia cases. So why would I have? I can't give you specific
I
dates
didn't
because
fucking speak on it, Uptown.
no, I'm talking about what we watching,
I'm
bro. You
fucking
don't
with you,
watch
bro. I'm
you don't
fucking
watch
with
the
you,
joint
bro.
every
I'm
day.
just fucking with you,
Every
bro.
day they get
If
up
it's
there and they.
Campbell's Uptown, you gotta
I'm
watch for the
fucking with
I know
you,
Campbell.
what,
Uptown.
bro.
Don't
I'm on
listen to
here.
me.
Listen, I'm on here every day. I know what
He
Campbell's
know me.
is.
That
I know
nigga.
what's not,
I
bro.
fuck
Stall
with
him
this
out,
nigga
bro.
every day.
I'm
No,
you don't
Uptown
need
ain't
to
gonna
stall
stop.
me
He
out,
don't give
bro.
a
I'm
fuck.
cool.
He don't
I'm
give a fuck.
standing
He
the
gonna
pen.
keep
Listen,
talking.
every dog got his day. I'm the dog with the collar right now, bro. It is what it is. I ain't going nowhere. I'm
Uptown ain't gonna
here.
stop talking, bro. I tell y'all
Uptown got
that
the
nigga.
tenacity of a good lawyer. He just gotta get the knowledge. He got the tenacity. He gonna
They
keep
gonna
He
going.
hold
got
his
the
ass in
intangibles.
contempt.
He got the intangibles. He just got to work on the skill.
Yo,
That'll still get
Uptown,
you.
why they
That'll still
on you
get you
like
knocked
that,
out in
bro?
the ring, Cam.
That nigga walked through the court with the baggy suit like,
Never would I be
Hey
the
yo,
baggy
not him
suit,
I
being a
got
man.
you.
lawyer off,
I ain't late.
not him
Nah,
being a
he gonna
lawyer
walk in
off
that
more
bitch like
money.
Moyer. He gonna walk in that
Remember
bitch
the
like
lawyer off more
Martin.
money?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what I'm
The
thinking
old dude.
about
Can I
too.
get the Reverend lawyer, please, too? Yeah.
God, you been,
Lawyer
I mean, not Gotti.
Madeira.
AK, you been dropping Jones since last night. I'm about to put that on the list. I made a list from last night from that Blank Man joint, the Meteor Man, all joints I'm about to just go watch on. Like when I'm on the plane, just watch.
Yeah, bro, the classics, a fact.
Man, he just spun the hell out of y'all just.
Nah, we had a whole conversation about this last night.
Helicopter.
You beat that Alamo.
Hell yeah. I had to run back
Fuck,
to my phone
man.
to say that.
Free that man, bro. This shit going on too fucking long, man. Free that man.
And you know the worst part? All the state did, like all the witnesses have basically said, "Yo, I ain't been around Thug like that. Like the nigga cut us off way back when." All the niggas that been on the stand said that. So I don't understand why this shit's still going.
They would say that, but they already said YSL a gang and not a record label, so that
That's
shit
what I'm
don't matter no
saying. And
more.
they've been building this case for
Mm-hmm.
about 10 plus years, bro.
That's gonna be the problem right there. That's gonna be a real problem.
And before this, everybody that got asked about Young Thug, like in the media or, you know what I'm saying, just people from down there in Atlanta, they always used to say, Young Thug a stepper. You don't want to fuck with him. You know, so they got bad character, like shit out there about him already.
That's the worst part. They've been building this shit since before he was a rapper, bro. Since he was Thug.
So they basically painting him as the head of the snake.
Yeah.
And Gunna out here selling out arenas in Atlanta. This shit insane.
Ain't that's fucking wild, ain't it, bro?
They
And
ain't
Thug
stopping
Dad
there.
in the
That
front
nigga got
row. This shit is
nationwide.
crazy, bro.
They don't care nothing about no street shit. Street shit is minimal to the rest of the world.
Damn right. No, I said Thug Dad in the front row.
Oh, that's Gunna supervisor.
No matter how I try, make me stay. It ain't working.
Hey Cam, how your son doing? He doing better, bro?
My son good, man.
What urgent care say, bro?
Okay. Yeah, just check.
Y'all niggas ain't shit.
No, I'm dead serious. I ain't been in the room, bro. Last I heard, his son was ill.
Nah, Alamo's just trolling. He already know. He just trying to wake some dead shit up. Calm down, Alamo. You right?
Oh, see, trolling. What
Oh
we
yeah,
trying
see,
to
I,
wake
wa- I,
up?
wa-
Fucking
I, I
wake it
wasn't,
up.
I wasn't
God
trolling.
damn.
I was
Alamo
dead serious.
outside.
Nah,
Cam, you better stop playing.
Go ahead, Last.
Alamo. Yeah, he
Go
just
ahead.
for something.
Hey,
I
that nigga
can't mute up.
Alamo
Can't mute up, bro.
outside.
Mute up, bro.
What that supposed to mean?
Alamo, tell that nigga you outside, man.
I'm inside right now. It's hot out
Yo,
there.
There
Alamo,
you go.
you still think the NBA Finals is scripted?
Nah, they got their ass whooped. This shit over. This ain't sweet. This shit over.
Thank you, bro.
It's scripted. It's scripted for Boston to win.
Man,
And
stop it.
bullshit.
Fan, man. So I hate Boston. So whatever, man.
They
Has a
hate you too.
has a team ever came back down
As
3-0?
long as the feeling's mutual, I'm cool with
Nah, LeBron came back 3-1. Ain't nobody did 3-3.
it. But he the
Oh,
GOAT,
okay.
though. He the
I know
GOAT.
Mercury in retrograde, so
Oh,
something might
hold on,
happen.
hold
We'll
on. Hey,
see.
Mike, you got them screenshots, Mike Wagowski?
Yeah, who was that, Lavich?
You got them screenshots, my nigga?
Yeah, yo, I was wrong. I apologize, but I do got the screenshots though. He was talking to you. He wasn't talking about you.
See, you
I was
be on
wrong,
some bullshit.
but I do got the screenshots
You
though.
be on some bullshit. Try to take me down, man. You acting like I see. Y'all go ahead though.
Yeah, I fucked up. I was wrong, man.
Well, yeah, niggas know what time it is, man. We have come to the end of the motherfucking show, man. Salute to everyone. The 100 ENT Morning Hot Topics has come to an end. We appreciate y'all tapping in this morning. What a hell of a show it was. Salute, salute. You need a PTR? Holla at 2Ps. Don't act strange. Drop him some change. He'll get that over to you in the meantime, in between time. Hit that link up top. We are transferring the traffic. We are heading over to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, where they'll take your order. Make sure when you enter the room, ping up, share that room to your social media platforms. It is much appreciated. Salute to that 3K. Like Wack always says, we ain't shit without our...
All right, man, there y'all have it. That's the end of the audio clip. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this audio. How do y'all feel about this Young Thug, YSL, Rico trial? It's been a real shit show. It's been a circus, to say the least. There's been a lot of shenanigans and charades that have been going on in the court, to the point where I think everybody is of the opinion that this should be a mistrial, only because the judge who's heading up this case, he's clearly showing bias against the defendant and YSL. He seems to hold a grudge against Brian Steele. Any motion that Brian brings to the court, he quickly denies the motion, but he's very favorable to the prosecution. There was a lot of misconduct alleged with the prosecution, and now it seems that it's been swept under the rug. The focus has now been on Young Thug's attorney Brian Steele and him not being prepared. The judge constantly criticized him since the start of this court. So you guys let me know what you think, man. Do you think this should be retrial? The judge did not want to recuse himself, even though it was requested several times by the counsel. So I don't know what will happen in this case. If it does go to mistrial, Thug will obviously have to be retrial with a different judge, different set of jurors. But I don't know. I think the damage might be done. A lot of the evidence that was presented is dependent on witness testimony, and a lot of the witnesses are not very credible. The testimony that we received from some of the alleged members of the YSL were very shaky. They weren't really credible. It was just, I don't know, it's been a circus. So I don't know what will happen in the future. Free Young Thug until it's backwards. So let me know what you think in the comments, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn notification bell on so you know when I drop the next one. Till next time, peace.